9 red days. Even the gap ups, slight gap up, red, 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 right? So it just couldn't hit the 500, tried, ran red, and since then it's been just a sea of red for Tesla. Today they're gapping up. Let's see how the market open treats them. High of the pre-market today, we're setting it up at 446.15. It's the high, and then your low is going to be down at 443.24. Clearly within the trading day from Friday. I mean, look how massive this day was. And that's all you really need to add as far as levels. Pre-market highs got you covered towards the top. Previous day close and pre-market and yesterday's last trading day's low got you covered towards the bottom. So I'll leave that alone for now. There's really nothing else for you to add on here. All right, next we're going to look at CVX. Obviously, oil in play this morning. This is a big one, up 6%. I think this is the one I'll keep an eye on and see if there's any opportunities. Normally, these stocks don't day trade very well, but obviously, big news for them and the way the things can affect their business here are playing a big part. 165 is the low, and once you do that, we're going to zoom out here and go left, 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 and see. Last time we were up here was 2025 April. March, April, it looks like. So right there, 168.90. And what else do I have? Do I have anything else here? Levels are probably going to be a little bit messy on this thing. Yeah, see, I'm going back to 2022 now. So if I do that, and I probably should be looking at this on a weekly, probably make more sense. Yeah, we'll see what we can get. We're gonna mark here 174.84. Might be a little bit lower actually, 174.50. And we'll leave it there for now. We'll see if anything comes out of this one. Again, I think it is in play. Big gap up for them. We'll see how the market treats it when the heavy volume does come in. SMR has a great pre-market activity, guys. Just check this out. We're up almost 10%, 3.3 million shares traded. So the volume is there. I think it's worth taking a look at today. I had a big day on Friday. Let's see if that's going to continue. 1683 is the high of the pre-market, the low of the pre-market, the high over at 1793. So we'll slam those two levels there. In between that, there is a minor area supporting resistance, not major. You got a little bit of something going on here and here as well. So 1727 is the level that I'm marking there just in case. Look at this high of the pre-market level. See this here? That looks like an area of great support, now acting as resistance in the pre-market. Let's see if it's going to be able to hold that. If we can break through that next level I see on the daily, it's going to be this 1893. So SMR looking very good this morning. Love the volume. Typically, I reject this one and put something else instead. But today they're in play. They're really in play. Next is going to be NVIDIA, our good buddy here. Daily looks interesting. We've been just moving up and then going sideways for a bit. Not a whole lot happening. Let's see if today things can get going. Almost up 1.7, 4.2 million shares traded. Also having a great pre-market activity. 192.25 is the high. And then towards the bottom, you're stuck between the highs and lows of the last two trading days. The low of the pre-market, let's mark that down just in case, 189.52. And we are looking pretty good there. In chat, pre-market meditation says, seems like a day for semis. Yeah, there are a lot of semis in play. You look at MU, you look at AMD. They're both in our gap up list from tradingterminal.com. So yeah, I think they're heavily in play. I'm going to go with NVIDIA, and I do have MU and Intel on the secondary list because they look good. They look good today. 194.29 is another level I see there off the daily. Above that, another level on the daily, 195.87 for NVIDIA. Towards the bottom, you got the previous day close, highs and lows for the last two trading days. I think you're pretty much set there. We can get a little picky later if we do decide to drop lower. But right now, things are looking positive for NVIDIA. Last but not least, it's going to be PLTR. I'm going to remove some of these older levels. And if we look at this high of the pre-market at the moment, great sell-off on Friday, like many stocks did. This one, Apple, NVIDIA, Tesla, I mean, a lot of stuff sold off really nice on Friday. 175.11 is your high, and then your low is hanging out at 173 towards the bottom. Highs and lows for the last two. Oh, hold on a second. I'm doing it on the 5 minute, but you guys are not seeing the right sticker here. There it is. So 175.11 and then 173 towards the bottom is the low of the pre-market for PLTR. And if we look a little bit lower, we do have an area over at 170, just in case you do drop. But again, we're still within this massive red candle from Friday, but we got plenty of levels in between in case we need to get something going here. All right, and that's pretty much it for me, friends. That's what I have. Peter, what is our team watching? What does it look like there for our moderators?
All right. Yes, our team is starting to get their list together. We'll start with Jared today, who's going to be watching Tesla Micron, and the oil stocks. So we'll let him keep an eye on those because, as we said, I don't typically like to trade them. He's also going to be watching MNTS and the nuclear sector. So we'll see if any of those get going. Thor is going to be watching his usual futures contracts. Mike has got Tesla on the list. Brian's going to be watching Tesla, Nvidia, hi ho silver, he says. I like it. And SMX. So yeah, silver has been a going concern, hasn't it? And it continues to sit near the all-time highs. It had a little bit of a pullback for a few days, but it looks like it's ready to go test those highs once again. Thor, we already covered him. I'm going to be watching Tesla, Nvidia, AMD. I've got Intel, so a lot of semis there. PLTR, SMR, and then SIDU. We did talk about it. Lower price stock, but it's definitely got volume this morning, so we'll see if it can make anything of it. Phil is going to be watching AMD, Nvidia, ExxonMobil, Tesla, and CoreWeave. And Megan, she's got herself focused right on CoreWeave, thinking it's going to make a good move for her today. So whatever you're watching, trade smart, guys. We've got about 6.5 minutes, a little bit more until the market open. Take a deep breath. Let's get ready for this. Don't force any trades, right? We got a whole year to trade here. So, let's not, you don't have to make it all work right now. Coming out of the gate with a bang usually backfires, and it's not the bang you're hoping for. So, let's, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, you know what? Wait for another opportunity. So, let's trade smart today, and I think we can have a start to a great year. And I've lost Carlos. And still no Carlos. All right, I'll keep going then. Our live traders are going to be coming in with Brian and Andrew. They will be clocking in here soon, I think. Let's see. Are they in the chat room? I know Brian is. He's got his list going. He's there. Apparently, Andrew bought him a new sign. I want to know what the sign is that he bought him. Is it another one like the one he had? Is it something altogether new? I really don't know. I don't see Andrew anywhere, though. Andrew's gonna join in there. Brian, look, Brian's changed the orientation of his camera. It's throwing me all off. We're looking at it differently. So, all right. Good morning, Brian.
Good morning.
I don't know if he's wearing pants or not. So,
Good morning. Can you hear me?
poor Brian. This has been the same joke for years, right? As to whether he's wearing pants or not.
All right.
But
Let me go ahead.
two
and
printers, yeah,
disconnect,
Brian. He's got to print lots of stuff. But I never noticed that. You're right. He's got two printers going on there.
got a lot to
In any
print.
event, all right. And let me. I'm going to message Andrew. Make sure that he's awake.
All right. Well, I am playing with my new desk up and down. So we tried to move things around here a little bit. Not sure if I like where the camera is. New year, new setup. All right, how's everyone doing this morning? Big news over the weekend. Mike's a little choppy. Okay. Yeah, I got a stand-up desk. My mic's a little choppy. I'm not sure. Let me just check my settings. Might be my the mic that I'm using. Hang on. Um, okay, he's on the way. I'm just looking to see where the hell's my mic?
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing?
Well, it should be okay. I might have to change computers here.
I don't know if Brian can hear me or not. Brian, can you hear me? No, Brian can't hear me. All right. So PLTR is gapping up 4%. That's interesting.
Can you hear Andrew? I can't hear him.
That PLTR is interesting. I guess Intel is hitting the scanners as well. So
Oh, there we go. Good morning.
good morning, Brian. You seem you're at a different place than usual.
No, I moved everything around. I have a stand-up desk now. It was a big project yesterday.
Your
Except I haven't
camera
got things quite the way I
frozen.
want them. I knew it wasn't going to be, I knew I would end up with something that I'd have to make some changes.
Your microphone is also choppy. I think you have to really later work on that. All right. All right, guys. 30 seconds to the open. We'll see how it goes. Brian, can you change your microphone? Because it's really making noise. It's
Okay, here we go. Ding, ding, ding. Let's see what happens.
PLTR.
I can't hear Andrew anymore.
PLTR. Let's see what PLTR is gonna do. PLTR volume is nice. AMD also really nice. AMD is a very nice clear gap out, gap up. Most likely we're gonna take it long on AMD for 1 minute open range breakout.
Oh, SPY and the Qs are kind of taking off here.
I like AMD for opening range breakouts. I'm gonna get a long on AMD.
NVIDIA is moving.
33. I'm gonna get a long on AMD. See if the Atlas shows something bigger to 35. NVIDIA is popping up nicely. PLTR, what's PLTR? The PLTR is selling off. NVIDIA is coming up too. NVIDIA is interesting. I'm gonna get a long on NVIDIA to 192.82. I'm long NVIDIA as well, 192.82. See if NVIDIA can go toward 193.50. All right, NVIDIA is going up. Come on, breakout. AMD didn't break out, huh? All right, I stop out of AMD, guys, at 230.82. I'll get back at it if it comes above the VWAP. Market is selling off. NVIDIA, yeah, did pop up and didn't really break out. Still holding NVIDIA.
No trades for me yet.
I'm still holding NVIDIA. Tesla is coming back up. Ooh. I'm gonna go long Tesla through TSLL at 19. I'm long TSLL at 18.99. Yeah, Tesla is popping up very nicely. I'm long through TSLL. NVIDIA 194 on NVIDIA. If you can get there, that would be nice. Tesla and the Atlas 451.
Go long NVIDIA.
What's PLTR doing?
Rejected at R6.
PLTR sold off, interesting. NVIDIA 194. Tesla is popping up. I'm long Tesla and NVIDIA, guys. Sorry, through TSLL. See if I can just like in.
I'm going to change computers.
Let's see TSLL. Tesla, the orders at 450. They kind of got that order that we were hoping to get. Peter traded Tesla to open. Nice. All right, AMD is really going down. That's very interesting. NVIDIA lost the VWAP, so I'm going to get out of NVIDIA. I got to stop out on NVIDIA, guys. 191.88. Tesla, I'm still hopeful that we can get one more breakout on it, but adding a little more on TSLL. For long, let's see if Tesla can go toward 452. Tesla is going up. What's the daily chart look like on Tesla? Not great. Nice. Now I'm partialing on in a Tesla. SPY. And SPY stays strong. Oil is up. Let's see what TSLL doing. If Tesla wants to go to 452. All right, Tesla wants to go to 452. Take a look at Atlas on Tesla 452. I'm partialing a little bit more on TSLL 1923. $452 would be nice. Nvidia and AMD, both of them kind of rejected. They turned out to be really weak. Carlos did a long on Tesla as well. Yeah, nice. Oh, Brian, you're back.
Yeah. Sorry, I had something different set up that I just didn't work out.
Yeah, this is better. Microphone,
Well,
this one is better too.
yeah, NVIDIA really rejected R6.
Yeah, Nvidia is not great.
I got long and then got just stopped out. Break even.
All right, Tesla is going up back towards 452. Nvidia lost it now, yeah.
Yeah, NVIDIA is losing it. I'm shorted now.
PLTR. I'm long Tesla, guys. I'm adding a little bit more on it. See if we can get TSLL. Can get to 452, which would be 1925.30, probably.
You covered some NVIDIA there.
AMD is trying to go back up. Carlos is long SMR. What is SMR? Never traded that. No scale.
I'm going to cover a little more NVIDIA short. Just lost 191 there. There's a big order on NVIDIA at 190.
Oh yeah, Nvidia is really losing it. AMD is also losing it. JP Morgan Chase. This one is up 2%. JP Morgan making new.
Here we go. I'm just going to cover some more.
Oh, Nvidia.
Excellent.
I'm still long on TSLL. Let's get some TSLL. I sell 5,000 shares at 1930. Anybody? Oh, there you go. Tesla went to 452. And another 5,000 shares at 35. PLTR is trying to come back up, huh? I'm getting a long one PLTR at 173.50 as well. See if PLTR wants to rip to VWAP to 174. PLTR. Oh, it's popping. I'm long Tesla as well, guys. 1935 on TSLL, so I want to get something on.
Oh, there we go. We took out that 190 position on the level 2. Just covered some more there.
Yeah, maybe it looks like it wants to go red, huh?
Yeah.
Ah, shit. 1935, I got filled on TSLL.
SPY looks like it wants to go high of day.
SPY wants high of the day? Nice.
No, yeah, SPY is close to high of day.
Let's see if SPY, oh, there go 174.10, we got that. Partialing here, some on the PLTR. Tesla. What's Tesla doing? Adding a little bit more on TSLL. See if Tesla can actually go. PLTR. Yeah, PLTR 175 possibly. I'm long PLTR, guys, and long TSLL. PLTR 175. I put some order on there. I have 1,000 shares to sell at 175. And then 175.50, another 1,000 shares. Nice. Chevron were gapping up on CVX. Is it because of the Venezuela, perhaps?
Yeah, Chevron's got a lot of interest in Venezuela.
All right, PLTR is going to go up. Tesla is going up, guys, as well.
Yeah, SPY is breaking out. I'm long some SPY calls.
I'm going to add some PLTR here, actually, guys. The PLTR might go for 2176. Oh, beautiful. Tesla is also going up very nicely.
Yeah, and I'm out of an NVIDIA short.
NVIDIA is finding support.
Yeah, the Q markets are coming back up here.
Very nice.
I'm gonna take some of these calls off, sell some.
All right, PLTR, I got some. Tesla is going up like a boss, man. Jesus, nice. Thank you, Elon Musk. Getting out some more. On Tesla. TSLL, I'm gonna sell 2,000 shares at 1950. Anybody? What's AMD doing? Oh, AMD sold off too.
NVIDIA's rolling over again.
Tesla 455 is a good level. I'm
gonna sell some more of these calls, SPY calls.
It's NVIDIA. What's the situation on it? NVIDIA, if it goes previous day close, I might buy some. What is this for at the NVDA? Oh, 189. Oh, still NVDA has a far move.
Wow, NVIDIA's got another order down at, what is that, 189?
Oh yeah, there's one really big order at on
And another
NVIDIA.
order at 189. 62,000 shares. $189 is very close to PDC Friday's close.
NVIDIA, wow, yeah, NVIDIA is definitely going to go to 189. All right, AMD, yeah, that's at 189. Let's see what NVIDIA is doing. If NVIDIA at 189 is going to go down, I might buy some for the previous day close. And what's PLTR do? I still have PLTR. Oh shit, PLTR is coming back to my. Oh, PLTR came back to my. Oh no 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 no!
It's coming back up.
Oh, I totally forgot I have PLTR. What's the Atlas at PLTR? PLTR Atlas. Still holding the PLTR. It's right at my break-even point. Should I get out of it? What's the market doing, SPY?
NVIDIA, there's an order. It showed up at 190.50.
All right, I get out of my PLTR. I kind of gave the profit back on it.
190.50 is right at the 9 EMA on the 2-minute chart. Wow, Qs and SPY are rolling over now. So no positions for me right now. AMD is at low of day.
I'm out of PLTR. The only thing that I have is TSLL.
They moved that Tesla or the NVIDIA order up to 191. It's something you can't see on the level 2 if you just look at the numbers. Yeah, when you look at it on Atlas, you can see how they pulled that 190.50 order and they moved it up to 191. That was interesting.
All right, Tesla is coming back to my break-even point. Should I get out? Or should I just give it a little more time? Yeah, PLTR came back up. I'm gonna get another long on PLTR at 174. Looks like PLTR wants to hold the VWAP. What time is it? 9:54. All right, PLTR is going up. Nice.
The markets are really choppy. Nvidia's come back up again. So like I said, there's a big order that got moved up from 190.50 to 191. Trying to get there now, but this 9 EMA rejection right at the 9 EMA. And silver's breaking out new high.
SMR is great. Carlos was long trading it long. SMR, yeah. New scale. Is it nuclear power plant? Wow, yeah. Carlos is long from 18.
What's he trading?
SMR.
Oh. Well, I saw he had that on his list.
Yeah. I think it looks like a nuclear company.
Oh yes, it's at something small modular reactor, SMR.
So I'm gonna add more on PLTR here. Something is telling me that PLTR can go to sorry, back of half the day.
Wow. What a nice rejection on at the 9 EMA. I would have taken that if I hadn't sniffed this big order wasn't up there on Nvidia.
I'm all out of Tesla, guys. TSLL. I'm all out of TSLL. I had a really good profit on it. Let's see if PLTR.
191 on Nvidia is the 20 EMA. So this would be a nice 920, but it never got there.
What's PLTR doing? Oh yeah, PLTR. I'm here, watching, looking at it. Nvidia and AMD were very disappointing. AMD dropped 5%, well 4%. Like it was low. I had a big loss on AMD.
Yeah, Nvidia is going back down 189 maybe. Oh, look at they moved their big order back down from 191 to 190.50.
On NVIDIA?
Nvidia, yeah.
Yeah. The blue line on my chart is VWAP, ISA, volume weighted average price. Wow, AMD wants to go red.
Yeah. Seems like it. Now they're going to come up and fill that 190.50 order.
PLTR is going back to 175. Come on. Let's see if PLTR can go to 175 or not. News out. It's bad. Did you guys heard Benzinga? I haven't heard anything from him. Is he saying-
Interesting. They yanked that order now.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything from Benzinga. Oh, is he still on vacation? I think we should change the Benzinga because this guy is not really that active anymore. I have to look for another new.
What is it? Is there another option?
I think so. I think there are some other Benzinga announcement.
There's
So ISM number came out lower than expected. So what did it impact the US dollar? Not much. What about the bond market? Bond popped up a little bit. Right, I'm still long on PLTR, guys. I'm still long on PLTR. See what PLTR is going to 175. It looks like it wants to go to 175. Yeah, Tesla, I'm out of it, unfortunately. I know it's going up, but I'm out of Tesla. I'm long PLTR. I want to see if PLTR can get to 175. NVIDIA, I like to go back long on it again, but I don't know. It's a little bit tricky. AMD definitely is gonna go red, huh?
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah, Tesla is back off the high today.
Yeah, AMD is got a sort of it's a pretty bearish order book. Doesn't mean it won't hold here, because it is sort of sitting right around previous day close now.
All right, PLTR is 175. I want to get that. Come on. I have a lot of PLTR. Come on. I'm gonna add another 1,000 shares here. See if you can get to 175. What's NVIDIA doing? NVIDIA between 189 and 192, huh?
Yeah, it's still struggling to move up.
Struggling.
Yeah, if you look at this, the cues are just a chop fest. It's really it's really just been trading around the view up so far. And SPY is back at high of day now. Oh, cues are going back up now, high of day.
Yeah, SPY is going strong. Hopefully PLTR goes up too. So my stop loss in the second trade is the loss of VWAP, just below the VWAP. And I got to stop down in the first trade, but I just re-entered again. So the goal is to stay in the trade as long as it's above the VWAP. NVIDIA looks like it wants to come back up.
Rejection at high of day on the indexes.
Market is
Invasion was definitely good for my gold and silver trades.
silver popped up 6%, huh? Again.
I know. Can you believe that? Crazy.
AMD is gonna go red. Yeah, AMD have a lot of bearish orders. I mean, Jared was nice. He was saying that semis gapped up for no reason. Like, I understand oil and PLTR move, but why semis are gapping up?
Yeah, exactly.
SMR. PLTR on a daily chart is somewhere, huh? SMR is still going up. Carlos added to his position. Nice. Really nice.
Yeah, what is why are the other uranium stocks going up? Is there something about SMR? What's CCJ? CCJ is actually down. That's Chemical, which is a uranium producer. Well, Chevron sold off.
All right, PLTR, you can go. AMD hasn't been read yet. AMD was very disappointing at the open. My biggest loss was AMD today. Tesla is consolidating very nicely for another breakout towards 455, huh? All right, in that case, we're gonna go long TSLL. I'm gonna go some long TSLL here, 1937. See if we can get to 1450. It looks like Tesla wants to try 454, 455.
I just don't see anything worth trading right now. Nvidia is heading to low of day again.
What's my stop loss on Tesla? I think on TSLL, I think I'm gonna go out if we get to below 1925 maybe. This is a little bit tricky because it's pretty extended and I probably shouldn't have gone long in there, but it looks like this Tesla really wants to go to 455. What's the daily chart on Tesla? Yeah. Adding a little bit more on TSLL here, see if you can fully break off high of the day. 455. I'm gonna get a long on Nvidia as well at 190. Looks like Nvidia wants to hold, put a stop loss below 189.50. Nvidia looks like it's oh, there you go, 1955. Ah, shit, PLTR bound dropped.
Yeah, I don't know. PLTR is absolutely nothing. It's just it's done nothing in the last 15, 20 minutes.
Let's get the Tesla out. Tesla 455,
Nvidia.
it should be 1950 on TSLL. Nice. I'm partialing some here as Tesla hitting 455. AMD 224, huh?
Nvidia still looks weak.
See, fingers crossed on for me on Nvidia. Tesla was nice. Ooh, nice. Tesla took out 455. Nice. right, so 1955 Tesla. Okay, Tesla rejected that. Let's see. My break even on Tesla and TSLL is at the stop loss is at 1938, which is my average. NVIDIA is still holding. I'm long NVIDIA and PLTR too. PLTR hasn't lost the VWAP yet. SPY is gonna go for the high of today.
Qs are back at high of day again.
Will, are you long NVIDIA? Nice. Let's see. If NVIDIA loses
Keep
this
leaning.
level, it's gonna go red. So maybe.
They keep leaning into this into NVIDIA, but it's holding this low here. It's do or die.
Yeah, it's holding.
They just pulled an order to the upside.
NVIDIA is gonna go red. What is Rigetti doing? The quantums are running up. Rigetti, QBT.
Yeah, the quantums are up today. I had mentioned those on my weekend video. I think all those charts looked like they were going to go.
NVIDIA is going up. Let's see if you can get to 190.60. PLTR is also coming up. I'm still long PLTR guys too as well. TSNL. Oh, Tesla is gonna go to 456, 457. Nice. Getting out more on TSLL here. 1954. Oh. All right, so TSLL, I'm gonna put some order up. How many shares I have? Interesting. I'm gonna put 5,000 shares up at 1960 and 1965. So these are gonna go up, obviously, because Tesla wants 456. NVIDIA is going up nicely. That's what we like. PLTR is still doing nothing. What does Peter do? Peter did open trade. I don't know what he did.
I liked his dad joke this morning. Was pretty funny.
What was it?
What was it? Something about atoms. You can't trust an atom because they make up everything. Have to admit that was pretty clever. He didn't like that one, Cal Trader.
Mark Carlos did a very nice trade on SMR. TSLL was the best trade that I did today. It's just keep going up.
Yeah, my best trade was shorting Nvidia.
AMD was a nice, really nice short too.
Yeah. It's kind of a 920 on Nvidia right now.
Oh, don't say that. I'm gonna get a long on AMD as well to 2450. See if AMD also gets a double bottom. Looks like, although AMD, yeah, AMD has more orders 226, 225. Let's see if Tesla can go up. PLTR is really driving me crazy. I should get out of PLTR.
Yeah, I look at PLTR and I don't see anything there to trade.
It was really good in the pre-market, but yeah, maybe I should get out of it. Tesla is really nice. Like TSLL is now, Tesla is going toward R4. All right, I'm getting out of PLTR, sorry. I'm getting out of PLTR. Even though it seems that it wants to go up, but I better to use my buying power somewhere else. Let's see what NVIDIA is doing.
And it does look, it looks like it wants to keep going. I'm just looking at the markets too. The indexes are going to new highs here. So
Yeah, that would be nice if NVIDIA can break this consolidation down here. But what time is it? 10:22, or maybe not, because the time is also getting to an area that is not really doing anything. What? He's alive. Interesting.
wow, big rejection. 920 on Nvidia.
I know, yeah. PLTR also rejected that, so maybe I should get out of PLTR. NVIDIA.
Wow.
It looks like it wants to go down. All right, I'm gonna.
I should have.
Stop
I
out.
really lied. I didn't like the fact that the markets were going up. This kind of felt like I was trading against the market on Nvidia, taking that short at the 20 EMA. But it worked out. Would have worked out perfect. Damn, would have been a good trade. $9.20, baby.
SPY is making new highs.
Yeah, and the Qs, same.
All right, I'm gonna get out of my TSLL. I'm gonna get out of my. Should I? No, just hold by it a little bit. So how was your day, Brian? You did a nice short on the NVIDIA?
Yeah, that was, and I caught a few other little trades. Yeah, I actually went long. NVIDIA got stopped out. First order, first trade was a loser, but the rest of the trades were good.
All right, I'm gonna get out of the TSLL, guys. I got stopped out completely on TSLL. That was a nice trade. NVIDIA is losing it as well, so I'm gonna get out of NVIDIA as well. I think the semis are gonna go red today. Yeah, getting out of everything. I'm flat on everything, guys. Seems like nothing is working on these reversals. Market did move up very nicely.
Tesla's really trying, NVIDIA's really trying to hold this 190 level, just under it. Look at the stand-up test here, Andrew.
Oh, nice. That's amazing.
Now I'm just I gotta move my coins around because I can't stand up. Otherwise, all my cords will disconnect, I think.
Nice.
Let me try this. Oh, can't stand up yet. Pretty sweet, though.
Nice, Jared. Sector performance, nice. Oh, market is ripping now.
They're got cords connected everywhere.
Nice. Nice, Salim, nice.
Yeah, look at that. Ooh, SPY broke out there.
Yeah, I know. Tesla is going back up too. Should we get back into TSLR or no? No, I had enough money on it. That's enough. Wow, TSLL is just Tesla one. What happened? Is there a news? See, my Benzinga is not really working properly. Tesla took the 455, still 456 orders up there. Hey guys, at the end of the January, I want to go to Malaga. I rented a really nice villa in Malaga. Who's in Malaga? In southern Spain. I want to stay 1 week. I need some sun. Last week of January. Anyone wants to come? Brian, are you coming?
I'm thinking about it, yeah.
Like I got a big villa. It's really amazing with the pool and
It sounds like fun.
Carlos is coming too. Carlos, I'm gonna do that
Is
crazy
Carlos
thing
is
with
going to
Carlos.
come?
Yeah, Carlos is coming. Yeah, I mean, definitely. If anyone wants to come, can email me. I think he has 6 room. Mike is also coming. Malaga and Marbella. Tesla is going to 456. Tesla was amazing. Elon Musk had the dinner with president and first lady, so maybe market like that. I know that's why we're going there because it's cheap. It's sunny though. Malaga, it's sunny at least. Sun is very important.
Get a, it's a $5,000 business class ticket.
Just one
That's
trade
not
for
bad.
you. One trade for you.
Yeah, it's not bad. I fly through Montreal. Yeah, that's round trip.
All right, AMD is
So
going
you're
up.
not, so you're not going to Austin anymore?
No, I think instead of Austin, we're gonna go to Malaga.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been to Malaga. Malaga is a really nice city. Because as I told you, I'm looking for another place to live. I think southern Spain might be a place that I want to live.
Southern Spain could be good.
All right, AMD is going up. I'm long AMD, guys. So let's see if AMD can go to 226 to 2650. Because Tesla, I missed the boat on Tesla. SPY is just going up. Yeah, I know.
Kiwas broke out. The bull market is still intact.
What market?
The bull market.
The bull market is.
The bull market.
Bull market. The bulls are running. Shit! It's Tesla, man. I made really good money on TSLL though. How long are we to all-time high? We're very close to all-time high, huh?
Yeah, I think on the SPY we are, not on the Qs. Well, the stuff that I'm looking at is just getting choppy, like Nvidia's just getting choppy. Tesla was a nice long.
Tesla was the best trade today. Yeah, even if I had a small trade, I would have probably traded these. Maybe leverage ETFs would help, like TSLL or NVDL. They can help you. It's like your account is twice the size if you trade them.
Wow, Nvidia's still got sellers. Should I try one more short on Nvidia? Feels like it's just stuck in a range here. Okay, what the hell? Try one more short. It's terrible. Just a small one, just because this is a terrible entry.
So Christian is asking a very good question. When I'm trading TSLL, I only look at the Atlas of Tesla because TSLL is a complete 100% derivative of Tesla. So there's really no point of looking at other on TSLL. TSLL has also the Atlas, but it's the derivative of Tesla Atlas. So I look at the Tesla Atlas. Alright, so it looks like nothing is moving, guys. So maybe we just call it a day the way it is.
Here we go. Drop some more. Come on.
Jared, what did you trade?
I owe silver. All right. Well, I'm going to get out of this flat. It's just not a great trade.
PLTR. Damn it, PLTR is gonna go. Oh shit, I have an order on PLTR. Cancel it 175. Oh, it's gonna go up now. Oh, PLTR is gonna go to 175 now. It looks by the look of it. All right, Brian, you want to go to YouTube and see what's happening at
Yeah.
YouTube? Yeah. All right, we'll go to YouTube.
And it is, yeah. Okay, sound is in. All right, perfect,
Hello,
friends.
everybody in the chat room.
Stick around. We're going to be doing our funded account giveaway in just a few minutes too. Hello, chat.
Yo.
Andrew and Brian joining us shortly here
Yeah.
as we close our trades for today. So, well, Andrew joins here. So, our trade, guys, we took a 5-minute engulfing over on SMR, and Peter, you took Tesla long.
Along on
This
Tesla,
morning.
yes, indeed.
Yep.
Yeah, two, actually three. I ended up taking it was three different trades, but all the same concept that eventually gave me that long opportunity that I was able to profit from on Tesla. So yeah, happy with that.
Awesome. Some really great trading today. And here it is, Andrew and Brian. Good morning, friends.
Good morning, guys. How are you doing? Happy New Year.
Great.
For those of you who this is the first trading day. The year started exciting, huh?
Lots of excitement.
Yeah, it was pretty exciting with all the news and everything. So it's today was a great day on Tesla. So Market Atlas is something that helps us a lot to make decisions. So, for example, when you look at the NVIDIA, you have orders at 191, 189. Had they open there really help you to find this direction. Right now, it seems that Tesla really wants to go to 456 and 457. So based on the Market Atlas, we really try to make a trade for opening range breakout through TSLL. So as soon as it popped up, very heavy here. So you see my entry, the first entry, second entry, I just kept adding on it. Very nicely went up. And then I added more multiple times from 19 to 19, almost 60, we got some profit. I had the loss on AMD at the open. So for breakout, AMD was up 4%, but it got stopped out. And same as NVIDIA. NVIDIA was the longest stopped out. So these two were my biggest losses, but TSLL was my winner, was really good. I know you had a really nice trade on SMR, Brian. Carlos. Yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah, it's really nice 5-minute ORB engulfing, which is, we love that setup so strong going the other way. So
Yeah,
turned out really
that's
nice.
pretty nice.
Yeah. Do you catch it on the pullback?
Here it is. I caught it on the pull on the drop on the way back up.
Yeah,
So
5
here's
nice.
minutes.
5-minute on the way back up above the VWAP. We went long, and the 1-minute was a great setup too. Like you see here, nice breakout. It was a nice entry above the VWAP. So that's how we traded it.
Yeah. Beauty.
Good trading morning. Good way to start this first full week of the year. And
Yes.
Yeah.
good to see everybody had some good trades out there.
Nice. Peter, what was your dad joke today? I didn't hear. Brian said you had a really good dad joke this morning.
It's on my shirt. I said,
What is it?
Here. Never trust an atom. They make up everything. There you go.
That was really
I
nice.
remembered it.
And Andrew,
Right.
Peter was very good today. Even with all this political stuff going on, he said not one word. He's really sticking to his
Oh,
plan.
I'm,
He
I'm
wants
trying to stick to my
2026.
resolution.
Yeah, the
nice.
government is pushing him to
Nice.
say something, but he not one. And I
Thanks.
did not egg him on.
Welcome to the
Yeah.
right side of history,
You
Peter.
guys, man.
VRMA eyes now share
All right. So I think guys, I mentioned that in the chat room. I'm really depressed in Vancouver. Like the time zone is really dark. It's like 8 a.m. It's still super dark out there, and I decided to take rent a big villa in southern Spain in Malaga, and I go there, trade there. It's not high season. It's not super hot, but it's really sunny. Malaga, it has like 360 days of sun. Um, I know Carlos, you're coming, so we're gonna trade there. Mike is also coming,
Yes.
and I'm gonna actually trade the end of January
Wait.
from Spain.
Carlos, you got a hall pass to go do that? That's
Listen, man, we are getting
Wow.
old. You live once, gotta go.
all right. Good for you.
Gotta go. Yeah.
Nicely done. Nicely
Yeah,
done.
so I'm considering moving to Europe to live because I'm really done with Vancouver. Vancouver is really nice until October. November, December, January, February, you do not want to be in this place. It's beautiful if you switch into the mountain and ski mode, but I'm not really skiing anymore that much, and I'm not really interested in climbing in BC anymore. So for me, it's just really difficult. So I think I want to be somewhere that has better weather. And seasonal depression is a big thing. I'm getting it. Like, you eat, you overeat, it's just the whole life is impacted. So Spain it is, guys. Spain is coming. We're coming. Maybe I buy something in. Yeah, we can do Austin. Actually, I'll finalize the Austin today. Maybe before I go to Spain, I will go to one Austin and then I down. The Spain is January 23rd to 30th. Yeah, I know, Thomas. I'm going the worst time in there. But the villa was cheap. The villa was amazing. It's a huge villa. And if anyone wants to come, email me because we might have one or two room extra. Um, yeah, the problem with San Diego and East Coast, West Coast is the time zone. Like I want to practice a little bit of a better time zone. I want to trade when I'm actually feeling really good. So see how it goes. Maybe I start moving to different part of the world, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, to see which one I actually really like more.
Yeah, it's a big difference, Andy, because when you can not have to wake up with an alarm. I mean, you're at the point where you don't have to wake up with an alarm. You could just wake up and not have to do so early. Is you're gonna love that.
Carlos, this morning when my alarm went up, I was crying in bed. So,
Yeah, come on. You don't need that. You don't need that. You could live
I
anywhere in the
swear to
world.
I
Not
was
you're
saying,
crying.
Carlos, I was saying, I have all the money in the world. I don't want to wake up at this time.
Yeah, no.
Like, I love trading. It's not that I don't, I love to come to trade. I love the chat room. It's really fun, but man, it's dark. And in the summer is okay because 5 a.m. is sunny out there in Vancouver. You just naturally want to wake up, you're gonna go for a run, but 5 a.m. in Vancouver is cold and foggy, and then you go out, you die. Like
Go out, you die.
really, if you go out, you die. It's, it's like
So
the
Mark,
Camp 4 of
Mark
Everest. Like you're in the
uh,
tent cold, and now you have to go to work.
Market opens at 3:30 in the afternoon in Spain.
There you
So
go.
that's not a bad time to be up.
Yeah, you can go clubbing all night and still get a full night's sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to. Florida is nice too. I'm gonna go to Florida. At Peter Thiel, the billionaire Peter Thiel, he moved to Florida. A lot of billionaires are going to Florida, especially in the winter. It's really nice. Um, maybe I should go to Florida. Summer Spain, winter Florida. That's a good one, Thomas.
You can hang out with Thor.
Yeah, maybe I have to find a place. I like to. Maybe in February I come. stay in Florida. I don't want to live in an apartment because I have a really nice house, apartment in Vancouver. Like I live fucking luxury in Vancouver. If I go to Florida, I want to have a really nice place, and I have to find a city that luxury is affordable for me because I'm pretty luxury in Vancouver. But if I go, like I was looking at a place in Dubai, it was like $12,000 a month rental, but it wasn't as nice as, so I was paying 3 times of my current rent, but it wasn't as nice. I have to go somewhere that to be able to afford the luxury.
I think, Andrew, for what you're paying for that apartment in Vancouver, you could probably rent yourself like a 12-bedroom mansion in Florida.
It depends where. I mean,
No, no,
but
Peter. Yeah, depends where,
yeah,
man. Yeah.
it
Yeah, it
depends
depends
where.
where,
Miami is,
true. But
yeah.
And
I
where
mean,
you can
my
get it, that's
rent is
probably
7,000.
now where Andrew wants to live, where you can get it.
Yeah. I mean, I have a really nice sub penthouse. Like, you've been to my place. Like, I pay $7,000 a month rent in Canadian. So that would be how much would be like $4,500 USD or something like that. In San Francisco, you get a room with for $4,000 USD. It's you really have to see. Even Miami is pretty expensive. So yeah, Tampa might be the. All right, so let's get back into character, guys. PLTR didn't hit the 175. Tesla was the best trade today. And I am pretty good for my day. So I am up to $13,000. And
Yeah.
I had a really big win on Tesla, but AMD and Nvidia was just lost, and PLTR was a piece of garbage. So we just didn't make any money
Yeah.
out of it.
My best trade today was Nvidia short off R6 rejection. So that was definitely got a nice drop on that.
Yeah, very nice. So we're gonna do every day funder account, free funder account for trading terminal for all of YouTube Lambo and garbage truck traders. And we're having a really, really good day, guys. Yet we just had another trader who made $10,000, over $10,000, Sumit. So go full screen. So he sent me an email here. So I'm going to share it in there. Andrew, it was a great experience trading 3 months funded account, trading style. Market Atlas was a game changer. So here it is. This is his journal that we also built. By the way, journaling tool in Trading Terminal is also out there for all the brokers. So yeah, that's his trade as you see. So 50% win. So this is very important. 50% win. So this is very important. Less than that, but with good risk management, you're gonna get that $12,000 profit for 3 months. So that's great. So the largest win 3,500, the largest loss 1,100. So risk management, guys, it's great. So congratulations for this amazing trading. Trader 3763. So anyone in trading terminal, you can get the funded account, go through this experience and get the profit. And Carlos is giving away one free funded account every day for members of Lambo and Garbage Truck. Nice. Any question, guys? Yeah, I can. Do we have a funded account with DAS as well? The one that Carlos is doing a giveaway is with Trading Terminal, which is web-based. It's been pretty good. Trading Terminal has been really, really good, stable with the good hotkeys and everything. But obviously, if you really want to have some serious platform, would be DAS. So here it is. So you can go again full screen. So the DAS is the $1,000, $999 for 3 months. Trading Terminal is only $299, but because it's web-based. For a lot of people at the beginning, so when you're making these early mistakes, so if you make one mistake and you get disqualified, you already lost $1,000 because this is a platform you go, even if you're in the first 2 weeks. But that's why I think trading terminal is pretty good for a lot of people. Um, at the beginning, because a lot of you are making a lot of mistakes that you really don't need to make that mistake on a Lamborghini. So if you want to learn driving, you probably want to go with the old Toyota or old Honda or something like that. You don't want to start, hitting and scratching on a Lamborghini. When you're actually going once or twice through this program, and then yeah, go with the DAS. A lot of our experienced traders are actually getting DAS and do the funded account on that. Peak Capital Bootcamp that we are starting today, they're all going through the DAS. That's very important because you really don't want to scratch your car. But you will, believe me, you will blow up in the first 2 weeks. So why would you, pay that amount of money when you can actually have this one? All right, guys. So this is it for me. Carlos, do you want to go?
Yep.
And then
Let's do it. Let's do the funded account, friends. So, guys, hashtag funded gets you in, and we'll pick a winner in just a second here after everybody gets a chance to do that. So, and welcome, Jonathan Lesser 1602. Welcome, my friend. Good to have you. Good luck. All right, here we are. 10 more seconds, and we'll get that going. All right. I think that's good right there. Okay, perfect, friends. Let's see who the winner is going to be today. We're going to choose here. And the winner is Mohammed. Wait, I think you won already. Did he win? Mohammed J9Z3Q. I believe he won already, but congrats, man. Congrats. Welcome to the funded account. Send me an email, carlos@beartraders.com, and we will get you set up. Could be another Mohammed. I could be confusing it. But yeah, congratulations.
All right. Yeah, congratulations.
all right, congratulations. And that's it from me. Brian, anything from you?
Yeah. No, I guess I'm just sitting here with a profit on the day. I don't really want to trade again right now. So it's really just about making some money and then shutting it down.
Yeah,
Don't need to
Tesla.
hang
Some
on
question
to
is, one person is asking, why did you go long Tesla? So look at my 1 minute candlestick. So overall in the market, in the morning it was strong. Everything was gapping up, and so it did for the first 3 minutes sold off, but it really closed as a doji, and then it ripped with heavy volume. For a 1 minute opening range break up. Let me bring my pen as well so I can actually put the. Uh, So, it was a 1 minute opening range breakup. And then looking at the market atlas is really important. Like looking at these big levels that market atlas had up here, that helped me to just really go long because there was really big orders for 456, 457, 478, 449, whatever. So that really helps a lot. Everybody should have market atlas. And if you have any question, Thor is the best person to help you, the liquidity of the market and everything. So yeah. Thanks, guys. Over to you, Thor.
Yeah. Cheers.
Thor, are you coming to Spain with us? Yeah. It was in the group chat. Check your group chat. Yeah. Cheers. Okay, goodbye, guys. Ciao, ciao.
See you
I gotta
guys.
pay more attention to my
Have
group
a good
chat, I
day.
guess. All right. Group chat, man. Someone will have to fill me in on the Spain action. Or I'll have to get that looked at. Because I didn't see. I'll have to look up. Maybe it was further up. That's cool. I definitely, since as everyone knows, I'm from St. Augustine, Florida, which is, Spain used to own us. So that would be kind of cool. All right, so let's see here. Let me get logged into YouTube here so I can see everyone's chats because that just got closed down. I'll show you why I'm having a very boring day. And then we'll just talk about how awesome Andrew is. Because also he would if you looked at Market Atlas on Tesla, Tesla was very bullish on the Atlas. So it really made sense that he was long. So, and Andrew said this little thing a second ago. He said, like, Thor's the best.
Hey, Bars. Hey, guys. Morning. Well, I just got to my desk. I had to take my daughter to a follow-up visit to the doctor last minute. My wife was supposed to take her, but she fell sick this morning. So I had to take her. And, it was supposed to be a 15-minute appointment. So it took me about 2 hours, standard stuff. So nothing, nothing surprising there. So I just got back. I see we had an incredible day.
Hey, what's up, guy? What's
Hey,
up,
man.
everyone? In the chat.
Tesla back to
Happy
450.
New Year, Rick. Good morning. What a day, guys. What a day. So, sorry, Gary, you were saying something.
No, I was just reading what was written. No, I didn't trade today. So I just got to my desk right now.
Okay, so I was one and done on the day. Yeah, Happy New Year, Tarun. Manhal. Okay, so let's talk about it. Let me share my screen real quick. And Andrew definitely killed it on Tesla today. So that was amazing to see Andrew trading Tesla. Let's. Okay, you guys should be able to see my screen. Yeah, Chandra, I'm back. Okay, so let's look at it. So NVIDIA, I was short biased on NVIDIA. There was some news on NVIDIA. They had some event over the weekend on NVIDIA. It was gapping up. It was gapped up on positive news. One thing on a daily, what I was thinking was it has to. Now let's look at daily, right? So daily, if you look at this, it goes to 193 couple of times on the daily, and it has rejected from there. And this was the area that I was interested in. That okay, very good. That 2 days it sold off, and after 2 days it is gapping up above 190. It is actually a very bullish sign. If it's gapping up around this area, and if it was close to 190, then I would be very bullish if it was gapping up, because it closed at below 189, around 189 on Friday. And then if it was gapping above 190, I would have loved to go long from 190 back to 193, but it was actually up to 193. It was gapping up to 193. So for me, it is a short until proven guilty. If the stock is actually at a resistance, I would want to short that until proven guilty. So 193 was the area that I was interested to short until proven wrong, until proven wrong, as in if it holds above 193, goes up, holds above 193 and goes to 194, 195, that's when I'm proven wrong. But until that happens, I'm going to use that to my advantage to short it and see. Of course, the price action was very bullish, it was gapping up, and the most logical thing that you want to do is actually go long at that point. But for me, I was more my the risk reward was much higher if it goes from 193 and sells off to 190. That was my area of interest, because that gives me the maximum expected value, right? Now what happens in the now let's see what it did. So in the pre-market, let's just look at the pre-market. In the pre-market, it was around 192. So it broke out of 192 around this area at this point, and then 192 very nicely popped up to 193. So 193 was the area that I was interested in, right? It even went to 193.50 at this point. So I'm like, okay, it went to, so 193 was the my interested area. And then when it went to 193, it was a very nice opening range break up right here. And that's why when I talk to traders and everything, right, context always matters. This is a perfect 1 minute opening range break up. But for me, it is not a great opening range break up, because it is getting into a resistance. It is getting into that 193 resistance area. So if it's getting into the 193 resistance area, it's not a great expected value trade, because there is going to be finding some sellers at those areas, right? So now when it went to 190, so now I'm watching to short, but I'm not finding the tape and the setup to align in my favor. I know I want to short 193, but tape and the price action has to align by itself. At this point, around 193.25, this area, I think 193.38 area, this is the area I started seeing selling pressure. And this is the area where the sellers were dominating. They were slamming the bids. These are the areas. Okay, 193 is the area, but the real seller are stepping in around 193.25. So that is the area that I'm interested in now. So now when I shorted 193.25 and it very quickly dropped it to 192, I shorted at 193, dropped 50 cents very quickly in my favor. I covered some, but it was again bought back up. And this is the place where you would actually, so I'm going against the trend, right? So this is a perfect 1 minute opening range break up. The stock is gapping up. I'm going against the VWAP. I'm going against the moving averages. The only thing that I'm going with is the level, right? So I have to be cautious about it. And I was talking to one of the other guys who pinged me in the chat, Max, was that he shorted the exact same thing. But you have to understand that you are going completely against the trend. And when you are going against the trend, and let us say you talk about the ship, right? A ship is going by on a thing. If a ship has to make a U-turn, it is not going to happen like a complete complete opposite way. It takes a little bit of time for it to take a U-turn. It would just move a little bit ahead before it changes the direction. But one thing the reason of me shorting it is because I started seeing sellers into my what do you call? I started seeing sellers around the area that I was interested in, and I wanted to see if the trend changes from there. So in this case, what I would do is cut my size, because that's the most logical thing. Because I cannot handle that size if it completely goes against me. So what I did was I completely cut my size, because my thesis hasn't proven wrong yet. My thesis is okay if it breaks out of this, holds above this 192 this area. If the stock closes above the breakout, holds above that and start going higher, that's when my thesis is wrong. This is my thing, but it did not do anything of that sort yet. So I cut my size at this point and I wait for another rejection. And when now I'm able to hold it, because now I cut my size, now I can hold it. I don't have to just be very nervous. I can always get back in if I see another confirmation. So now what it did is that it went up and then very, very strong rejection at 193.50. Like, people go watch the tape at, when I say tape, watch the time and sales area on how things are at this, on the way the bids were just continuously to be slammed. Go back and watch it, and this is where it gives me a confirmation that I'm going to slam the bids as well, because the seconds I see the slamming on the bids, I'm going to say, okay, now this is the time where I go heavy. And that's why I slammed exactly there, and it's just a matter of seconds, it just dropped because the momentum is in your favor. Now your job is not done yet, because this could just be a pullback. And what I was thinking, that okay, now very perfect area of entry, very good execution. Now this could just hold the pre-market high and then bounce from here. Now what I'm thinking is, okay, this is the area. If it gives me now it is below the VWAP, below the moving averages, I want to see if it holds and then see if it continues lower. The confirmation happens when it breaks the low of the day, and this was the area where I had important level 2. So this is my major exit around the low of the day, and then I'm looking for a scale out until 190. So that's exactly what I and this is now the stock is broken. Now this is the area I was thinking that, okay, if it gives me a pullback, I'm going to go heavy again. Like, if it did not give me a pullback, because I was looking, if it gives me a pullback around 192 area at this point, I would love to short again, but it never gave me a chance to add more. So yeah, and then all I did was just scaled out until my target was at 190. So 190 was and the reason 190 was the target is because that's the exact place where it, if you look at it on a 30-minute, this is the exact place where it most of the stocks rejected from the past couple of days. One time, second time, and now it was gapping up. And if it was gapping up today around this point, I would have longed it to 193, like this area. But here it was the opposite. It was gapped up to 193. I would have shorted it to 190. But 190 is gonna hold. I think 190 is gonna hold, and I think now is the time where you want to go long 190, maybe to 192 area, and then see if it holds, and then tomorrow it gaps up again, and this time it breaks the 193 and to 195. So it's usually it's a resistance. When it comes to the resistance, it gets rejected. When it keeps holding around a specific levels, then it starts setting up for a breakout. So yeah, so that was my trade on Nvidia. You guys remember I swung the Intel, so I was very profitable today. Intel was gapping up at this thing, I think 4 or 5%, and I went long from this thing 38.20, and then I completely got out at 41.50, even in the pre-market. So this was a pre-market exit. It was gapping up pretty nicely. I completely got out at 41.50. It actually went to 42 as well. So that was an exit on Intel. I took so that was a very, very good swing exit on Intel, and then I traded PLTR. So PLTR, I shorted PLTR later. I was one and done on the day, but this looked interesting because it was not breaking 175. It went up here, and I know Andrew was watching it. Andrew was looking for a break of 175, but when it did not break in, even after that volume came in, at this point, I was like, okay, now it has to break in. But if it's not breaking in, that means it's the chances of it is actually gonna go low. It did drop below VWAP a couple of times. I added more a lot of times, but then eventually when it came back up, I'm like, okay, now is the time it breaks the 175. So I completely got out. I think whatever I made, I gave back on this, and did not make any money out of it. But I still traded that. I was looking for the low of the day, which was 172 on PLTR, but never gave me that chance. So those are the trades I took. Tesla was definitely the trade of the day for people who took it. I did not touch it. I was thinking of going long at 446 area, but I was trading what do you call Nvidia during that time, and I just missed this move. I wasn't able to multitask well. And this move, when that happened, I was like, shit, man, this is like a $4 pop. And I was looking for around 446, 447, at least at 447. If I would have gotten an entry, this would have been a safer thing. Andrew does a great job with getting in around these like areas at the breakout. I feel very uncomfortable doing that, because these are like a confirmation of a breakout. But the reason I feel comfortable is that I get worried that what if it does a deeper pullback, and if it does a deeper pullback, my risk reward is just messed up. So, but it usually when things like these happen on a valid breakout, they don't do a deeper pullback. But it's the hesitation of me not getting the right entry. It just doesn't stop me from getting in. Like even this entry would have been a much greater, like 449.50, 449 area was a great entry to go long and then pull back at these areas at the VWAP long more. And Tesla is strong overall on the day. So I didn't touch it, and I don't plan on touching it. I do not think it's a short either. It's below the 455, but I think it's going to remain strong for the remaining rest of the day and rather even rally ahead. So, so no short for me on this one. So yeah, Nvidia, Tesla, a very profitable day overall for me.
Yeah, I just longed this SPY as we hit 680.35, the area I had marked here. And this is my stop loss, about 6-7 cents. And I'm hoping for 689 to begin with. And then let's see where it goes.
Hey, Arlene, Katie, good to see you.
Yeah, Happy New Year, Arlene.
Happy. Arlene, you only wish Happy New Year to Gary, not me? That's so mean of you.
I just wanted lift.
7-Eleven.
At the very least, I wanted to make a new high before there's a pullback of any sort on the SPY. Otherwise,
Happy New Year, GTH.
otherwise we will be out with a loss.
I was surprised to see the value of 7-Eleven in Thailand. Like we don't value in US. I don't see. I thought like 7-Eleven is a shady place to be in in US. But guys, in Thailand, like you will see 7-Eleven everywhere. Every like freaking where. And that's like a really good shop to be at. Oh, I have that. Arlene, it is literally in front of my desk.
Oh, so we can get this too.
Gary, you remember this?
This,
Oh my god, you have it too.
yeah.
This is so good. Ah,
Not a good sign.
so people who have not been to Thailand, this is like a Thailand hub you only get in Thailand, and this is like it's really good for sinuses, and like it is kind of a what do you call, like the Vicks or something, but this is different. Like it has all the herbs inside, and it's amazing. This is a thing. This is a thing for Thailand. Like people who go to Thailand, this is, yeah. But Katie, did you see the price on Amazon? Like this, we got it for like a maybe like a, how much did we get it for? Like a
Uh,
dollar, like maybe less than a dollar. But
no.
like on Amazon, it's like worth 10 times or 15 times of that.
What?
Yeah.
So I remember paying like 25, I think, 25 baht.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
25 bahts, right? Oh
yeah.
right. Yeah, 25 bahts. So it's like less than half a dollar. But like on Amazon, it's like $10 each or something.
Oh man, that's a good business to be in.
Right?
Because $0.50, you ship it, you store it, you save it, comes to about $1.50. Amazon takes. Yeah, Arlene, I mean, thanks, Sam. Arlene, I mean, in my experience, I think 5x is a minimum to be profitable on Amazon. 10x is great. I mean, I sell on Amazon, that's why I know. So we added more here, this area, like this was an area, but we gave it till this. I will take out the first guy, which we added, take some out. And break. Is that yours or mine? That's not mine. But why are we, yeah. At least give me this price, 14. Yeah, if we recapture moving averages again, that's a great sign. Yeah, okay, there we go. They're a little bit in the money. I'm gonna take off this guy if I can get the price. 14, unless we really go. It's probably gonna pull back. There we go. Come on. Come on, get me my 689. Oh, we're hitting this. All right. So we got rid of that guy. We're in profit because we added, right? So I had one contract, added 2 more on the pullback. So 4, took out 2, took out these guys, holding this. And I'm hoping for a break of high of day now. This was easy. I guess there goes suddenly going to be a sudden pullback to 688.39.
It's funny how like Nvidia or the semiconductor sectors are actually selling off, but the SPY is going up. And of course, it makes sense because
Man, SPY has had a renewed strength because of what has happened over the weekend.
oh yeah,
Just like it's like just rewriting geopolitics in one bold move. That's freaking amazing. Did you hear the Trump news conference after the capture?
no, not really.
Dude, it's about an hour and a half long. You absolutely have to listen to it. At one point, this is the president of America. It goes like, he fucked around and found out. Can you not? Can you not? I was like, really? That's when he said that?
Really, he said that? Wow,
I was just like, really?
that's ballsy, man. Like, that's
But then, I mean, is it? Are you okay? I don't want it to reject here. So I don't want like to the penny rejection. I don't like to the penny rejection. I never like to the penny rejection. Come on, get me 689 or at least 98. Where is it? Is there resistance here somewhere? Or no, we are just clearing the one, and then the next is 689.06. This is a nice clean entry.
Tesla is actually selling off, to be honest. Like it was looking
Yeah, this was just more of a pullback, I guess.
like this was looking like this was the range that it was forming, and this was a perfect projection after it broke out. And this thing.
Come on, get
Very
me
nice.
$20, 69.20. Oh, come on, break. Come on. Should we take off some here? No. Yeah, fine. I'll take it off. So we have one contract left. Let's see if we can get it. Okay, wasn't bad. For an 11 a.m. trade, this wasn't bad. Now I'm out if we come back to
What did you trade?
SPY.
You longed it, shorted it.
Longed it.
Oh, you longed it. Okay.
It's so hard in SPY to get the first entry like to the penny. They always like make it seem like it's gonna work, and then they pull back to stop people out, and then you get the entry. So I was very cautious of this. This was my first long right here, as we rechecked connected candles, and then I expected that this might happen, and if this happens, then I'm out. I mean, I'll add more with this as my stop loss. Literally, if we had just like closed under, because we didn't close under the moving average, I added here, and then we got this move, and now it seems like we'll break even on the list. Yeah, I'm out. I'm not gonna wait. I'm not gonna wait. Okay, so we made some money. Nothing crazy.
I'm thinking of
I had one extra contract? Oh, I still have some left. I'm gonna hold on to it now. Why? 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. You're thinking
of going long Nvidia for a swing, like two options.
NVIDIA?
Yeah, 190 is a good level.
190 is a great level. I think 190 will not be breached today. I mean, this week. I think we gotta stay between 190 and 200. But yeah, that's good enough. But
Yeah,
the
and
problem with the swing, though, is going to be that today is Monday. I'd rather wait till Wednesday, and we probably, hopefully, will still be around 190. Because, I mean, here, let me share this with you guys. In the way, and I have but this also reminds me, beginning today, Paras, I'm just going to come back to it. Every Monday at 2 p.m., I will be in the webinar room discussing smart money trades for the week, which essentially will be based on levels and open interests and what we can expect the week to play out like. So what I was trying to say to Paras was right here, right? NVIDIA, there's literally nothing to the downside, literally nothing to the downside. 175 has the highest at 22,000. It's irrelevant. 190 is 47,000, then 190 to 50, 195, and 200. So I expect the range to be between 190 and 200 for this week. Now, the problem with 190, in my opinion, right now, is so we had a gap fill and we bounced. It's like $4, right? 350. So that's about 190, 350. Where is NVIDIA right now? Where is NVIDIA right now?
yeah, 190.20.
190.20. So you're paying $3.50 premium for that right now. Now, if in 3 days we still are between 191 and 193 at least once, you might get that premium lower. And that's the way I would look at it, Paras, is I would want to buy the 195s for 50 cents. For 50 cents, hoping for 200, give or take. And that's a 10x move. And you only need to have a 20% hit rate to make decent money. That's how I would think about it. I'm not saying buy the 195. I'm saying that if 195 hits 50 cents, expected to go to $5 at the highest, then perhaps buy the 190 in the money for whatever move you want to get.
Yeah, and the way I usually, if I'm bullish on something, right, I just buy the monthly calls. Like
Well,
they're
that's
expensive, but
that's a different story altogether. Yeah.
yeah.
That's
So I just buy like a monthly call, and like currently I'm looking at like 23rd Jan, calls, and I don't have to wait, hold on for the only reason I'm buying like month out is because the theta the theta won't impact me a lot.
Yeah.
If I buy like a weekly or a second or 2 week, the theta is very high. So monthly usually helps me just to like if the delta is higher, then I would usually make a lot of money.
You are looking at what, February 6th or Feb
I'm
13th?
looking at Jan 30th. Jan
Jan
30th,
30th.
190 call, 190 or 195 calls.
Yeah.
Yeah, 195 call is $5, so which is 5.5. Yeah, I think so. I think January 30th, and 190 is a great level. Uh,
Oh, I sent out an email for all the Trading Buddy matches. I hope people who signed up for it got it. There were a couple of, what's the right word? What's the right word? Undeliverable mails. I don't believe I forgot undeliverable. Promise at Biola, are you here? And Rodney Burton Williams. If you guys are here, if you can DM me your email address, please. Promise your email bounced. So, oh, you have Abiola, because in the email I have a D as well before the B. So if you can just DM me your email address, I'll resend it to you. And Rodney Burton Williams. That's such a British name. And I think this is wrong because there's only one L in. You never know. Not definitely. Oops. My computer just blanked out. So,
I actually want to see where Nvidia closes to. Your voice is breaking, Gary.
yeah, something happened. My computer just like decided. Now it's fine, right?
No,
No. Still not? I gotta restart my computer then. Hold on. No, I just wanna. I have this update thing. Hold on.
so Tesla is back in the range 455. Nvidia, I'm more bullish, but I want to see where it closes today. I think just before 1 hour before or half 15 minutes before the market close today, I'll buy some Nvidia if it is above 190. I want to see if where it closes today. If it just sells off today, then that won't be a good sign. But I'm bullish on Nvidia above 190. That's one of the case for me. Intel, I was very bullish, and that's why I swung it. Intel, I swung it, and I was thinking I would get to 40, but this like at the in the way it gapped up was like really nice, so I had to take completely off on that swing. So it gapped up above 41, 41.50, and Intel is, I think I want to see it hold 40 as well. So 40 has been that area that in the past also. I remember trading Intel in the past too. I remember even trading Intel in Thailand. Then yeah, 40 is the area that I wanted to see it hold.
Paris, how about now? Am I clear?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I have Intel since like $20, but I'm just gonna hold it. I don't know where it's going.
Why don't you wait until toward the Red? Oh, that's exactly what I said. Oh, I didn't even read that. Is that were you mentioning about Nvidia, Red? Oh, Jensen's keynote at 4 p.m. today. Oh, really? I didn't know that. So yeah, that makes more sense for me to wait. Yeah, that is so true. That's Thank you, Chandra. Good that I did not get in. I was looking at in, but yeah, these things create a lot of volatility. So maybe the volatility goes down, and then I can even sell some puts and buy some calls using the leverage. So I can do that on Nvidia. Nvidia is about 190. So let's see what it does. Duane, that's exactly how price moves. Yeah, I'm sure the Nvidia graphics card would be like amazing.
Which one, Dwayne? Ah, 5605. Okay. 5060, I got it. Yeah, 56 doesn't agree. It doesn't exist. 5060. 5060 is pretty damn powerful, man. Yep, 190 holding on Nvidia. In fact, 189.82 should hold on Nvidia. 92.
Let's see if it can do that for the whole day today.
Yeah, that's the hard part, right?
Tesla has a room to go higher, I think.
Tesla definitely has room to go higher. So the fact that we failed to create a lower low on Tesla, like we hovered around the 89, fake breakdown, Colin, I don't expect the price to go below this anymore until at least here. But if we start going, like, once you break down out of this consolidation, right? This consolidation right here, you want it to like break down. You don't want it to come back inside of this consolidation. That's how the consolidation breakout plays usually work, because what's going to happen, and think about mass psychology here. If there are people who were shorting this area, right? They're either breaking even or their stop loss is about here, or they'll be stopped out, like midway through the consolidation phase. Whichever happens, if either or, those who get stopped out will propel the stock till here, maybe a pullback and propel more. But 460 is what I would expect Nvidia to go to. Any idea what the book looks like?
Guys, I'm taking a long on Tesla. Taking a long on Tesla.
Yeah, and 690 area is on the cards on SPY. Atlas.
Let's see if it can hold. It can hold the 455.
Yeah, this is what I was
So
saying.
this is my first trade on Tesla.
That's a nice clear ladder, Paris. You got a nice clear ladder. At least to 457.
Yeah, but this is also the area of resistance to 455. So let's see if it does a pullback or is it just breaks out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. It rejected too. So when you go long below the resistance, right, you cannot go heavy. You have to wait for it to break and then go heavy after it. So now I'm waiting for it to break the 455 and hold above the 455. If it breaks and holds above the 455, and if I add there, it gives me a very good risk reward because I'm able to survive the pullback. And that's the benefit that you get when you enter early. But you cannot go heavy when you enter early because uh, the probability of you winning on that trade is very low because you're still against the resistance. So you see this, these are you are going against the trend as well. So I'm going against the trend on the long, but I am bullish on the stock, but I would only add heavy when it holds above the 455. And that's the strategy that I deploy. Like if I'm wrong, I'm not like I don't lose a lot because I'm not heavy size, but if I'm right, I can maximize my profits very nicely.
Yeah, did we create a higher high? Yeah, again created a higher high. 688.96. Yeah, that's SPY resistance area 689.
So let's see, what is RGTI looking?
RGTI. It's back to 25.
Oh wow. Thinking about RGTI short. It has that first leg. RGTI pops up. Yeah, no reason to short, buddy. No reason to short. I don't see any reason to short. There is like the price action, the character of a stock. No reason for me to do short this. Unless and until it comes below 250, 30, or maybe like around this area, 250 to 2570, like this area, I could think about shorting. But it's holding. It's keeping like it's making, it's breaking out, holding higher, breaking out, holding higher, breaking out, holding higher. So until and unless it stops holding higher, I'm not interested to go short. With Tesla, it is around that. So 455 is struggling. That is something that I anticipated that it's going to struggle, but I was thinking it would just bounce, break out really nice if it has strength.
Yeah, 250, 2570 would be the price I would short if I want to short. Yeah. And with 70.
Nvidia is
Gonna break high of day on SPY. Should have just held it, but I'm good. I'm good for the day.
see, this is what you're worried about. This is what, and I'm very like, this is why you go small size below the important resistance area, because you're going against the trend at this point. So unless and until it confirms, you don't go heavy on this, because if you go heavy on this, the risk of not working is really high. You're not waiting for the confirmation. So I can hold this just because of the way that I managed my size here. And sizing does wonders if you are able to manage it properly. Now I can get out, break even. I can get out. If I want to hold it, I'll hold it. Like I can do whatever in at this point, right? Because of the size that I'm holding. I'm not aggressive. Like when I'm aggressive, I don't have a lot of room uh, uh, to survive. But here I can survive it. Like my stop loss would be below 454 if I have to get out on this particular thing. But until then, I can survive it. Let's see if it tries to break out 455 this time. See, again it got rejected.
Ooh, Nvidia looks promising. How did I miss this? All right, SPY probably going to 690. I should have just held it. All good. 6,900.
Now again at 455. Now I want to see it break out 455. The volume is coming in. Now the selling volume is was higher until now, but let's see if the buying volume is actually increasing. And if it closes above 455, then it's a very good chance for the algorithms to step in as well. And it did close above 150, 455. And now the new algorithms would jump in. Now the algorithms would try to get in. I think I'm lagging behind it. I think it's a lot of laggy. Yeah, I couldn't even get a chance to add at 455. 455 is very laggy.
Hmm. 690. What's at SPY at 690? Yeah, 690 is what gets rejected. Or maybe higher and then lower.
Okay, adding more on Tesla. Adding more on Tesla. Oh, the second I added it rejected. Yeah, that sucks. Adding more on Tesla. Let's see. This is a chance for Tesla to survive. If it doesn't survive here, then it's I'll be all out.
There we go.
Beauty. Boom. Let's boom. Let's boom Tesla.
R4 is 56.45 dip. No, who said that? Jahan. NVIDIA accepted fib. What fib did it accept?
20. Now it's
Oh, was there a confluence there happening? This might be interesting.
Tesla is gonna pop, guys. Tesla is gonna pop. Come on, left, 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 left. 23, 23, 23 left. 23 is gonna left. 23 left. 23 has to lift. Come on, 23.
And you'll get 456.50 bars. Don't worry about it.
455, 23 has to lift. 455, 23 is a seller. So 455, 23 is not lifting yet. I was expecting it to lift. Again, 24. Again, it went to 23 and it just rejected again. Come on, Tesla. Don't tempt me like that. 23 again. 23 again. 23. I'm covering some here. 23 doesn't seem like wanna lift. I'm covering some there. 23. Let's see if it. This is one chance that it keeps rejecting 23. Oh, now it lifted. Nice. Boom. Boom, guys. Boom. Boom. It is like my system is laggy, but my tape is good.
It's gonna go. It's gonna go. It's gonna go all the way to 456.50, maybe even 457. Steve, no, I'm not looking at deltas. I'm looking at where the current price is and where the volume is. And according to that, I try to see what it's offering me. And that's how I like to look at it. So like the reason I was trading 6,900 was we were slightly over the money. So I prefer playing slightly over the money or slightly under the money, depending on when my entry is. Like midday, I would play over the in the money. It's probably late afternoon, like 3:30 onwards, where I would start thinking of playing out of the money, where your 6-cent SPY call can go to 60 cents or $1. Yeah, Pars, you'll easily get this price. You'll probably even get 458.
Yeah, anybody take that with me, guys? This was like I was literally talking to you guys when I was trading. So
Yeah.
nice. Nice, D, nice.
So, Dip, you talked about NVIDIA accepting Fibonacci. In a way, yes, true. Although that is not how I personally look at Fibonacci, because what you are looking at is this and saying NVIDIA accepted Fibonacci. But the reality is, this is the strong move. So pullback should be this way. Right? And this would be the area of resistance, this area. mean, yeah, mini fibs work. I'm not saying they don't work. I am just not I call them mini fibs. I'm just not super keen on them. Like the idea of Fibonacci is strong move, pull back. Strong move, but this is dwarf in comparison, and pull back. And if we go back over this, then this is where a lot of people had their stop losses. You got hit, and then we bounce back up again. 455.82, that's what we had marked. One left, can we hold here? Let's see.
Guys, I added more on Tesla. Ah, boom, guys, boom. 456, and you'll hear me, Tesla.
457.
Oh, beauty. I love you, Tesla. I love you. Fucking awesome. I love you.
57 to 460.
Ah, nice. Nice, guys. What an ad. I love it.
Yeah, this is getting heavy. So, wait, is this lagging? Because we're already at 456. Yeah, I don't like these getting generally heavier. It means somebody's stepping down to sell.
Yeah, now it's gonna go to 457. It breaks out the high of the day. Wow, guys. Guys, you gotta take this. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Ah, beauty. Nice. My charts are really laggy, but my tape is very live. I'm just reading the tape. I'm not even looking at the chart. And the tape is very bullish. And actually the tapes are like, currently my chart says my price is at 456.50, but the tape says that the price was at 456.70. So yeah, my chart is a little laggy, but the tape is on point. Even the timing is right. So now it's close to the breakout of high of the day.
Oh, Nvidia lost it.
Oh, Nvidia, yeah, this is what I was worried about initially, and that's why I did not take it, because holding that, it wasn't like popping very strongly, like I want to see, and that's why I was like, maybe I shouldn't, and wait
No,
for
maybe
the
we'll
entire.
get it later in the day.
Yeah,
The pop.
yeah.
And those parabolic pops would just go like straight up. They'll just literally look like this. Like
I'm
one
thinking of adding more on Tesla, guys. So Tesla is definitely interesting for a long, again, like adding more.
Yeah, it's just that the order size build up at 456.50, which is never a good sign, but it's been tuned through, so we might go through it actually. So this is what I'm saying. You see how it was light, then it became dark? That's not a good sign generally, but then we are chewing through it. Like, as we reach this price, there are more orders which are coming here, which is forcing the market maker to go down and then maybe eventually bounce up. But you see how there are more orders being put up? This was 20,000, now it has become 36,000.
So I'm thinking of adding more, but currently there are sellers on it.
Because as you chew through these orders, then you want it to like fade out so you can move higher. But somebody keeps on piling up orders here for 456.50. And now this is as big as that, almost.
Yeah, don't pull back deeper, Tesla. I want to add you more.
So now you want to see something come here, 455.
Come on, Tesla, give me a bounce. Give me buyers.
Well, you got a SPY bounce going on for in your favor right now. But where's Tesla on the?
Yeah, I'm actually thinking of adding more here, but the sellers keeps dropping the price.
Yeah.
The tape is bearish, but I want to add more. See, the tape is bearish. It dropped again. Uh, Come on, Tesla. Don't come to my break-even point.
All right, guys, it's 12. Just a quick reminder, 2 p.m. webinar room for smart money trades. If you are free, come join me there. I promise it's gonna be something different.
Okay, guys, have a great rest of the day. I'm still in
All right.
Tesla. Let's see how it turns out. I wanted to add more. Let's see if I can add more on Tesla. But overall, a very great day, and hopefully you guys took it too. See you guys tomorrow in the chat room. Take care. Ciao.
Ciao.
Hey everyone, good afternoon guys, how are you all doing today? Can you guys hear me? Hey Eric, Jimmy, let me just end up sharing my screen with you, just a second. So let me share the screen. Should be able to see my screen now. Okay, all should be good. So how's Monday going? Honestly, good start for the week. Enough volatile. I did mention this last week that we're going to have a decent volatile week after all the quiet volume that we've had since the 24th of December, more or less. I had 3 stocks on my watch list. I had DKNG for a long, was actually an amazing one. I love it, still trending. I was also watching Tesla. This one I missed. I think this was the A plus setup for today. Beautiful 60-minute chart for long, beautiful range during the pre-market, nice breakout, retest, double hammers, and if you caught this move, then that's perfect. I was too busy watching Netflix today, and I played it within the first minute after the market opened at 9:30. The main thing I liked about it is the hourly chart. Honestly, the daily chart was okay. I could see the drop with huge volume, and just by looking at the daily chart, I expected that today we're going to sell off. But then I switched to the 60-minute chart, and you could see what we had. We had a clear level. This level was broken during the pre-market. This is it. This is the drop. After the break, it recovered. That was a sign that we had a fake breakdown, and that was a sign that today is going to be a long. There was one thing that I wanted to see to confirm that it's going to be a long today, and that's a retest of the level. So I want to see it recovering, retesting the level, hold it. That would confirm the fake break. and then play it after the bounce. If it just opened and broke, I probably would not have played it. But since we had the confirmation of the retest, I played it within the first minute with a bit of a wide stop loss. I added at the break of the pre-market high level, more or less. And then I just started partialing around round numbers. Sorry, every 10 cents until the $92 round number, which was basically my final target. So overall, 5.5 hours on Netflix. If there was something that I could have done better, probably an ad for a 5-minute open range breakout. We had a perfect 5-minute open range breakout in combination with an ABCD pattern on the 1-minute chart. So an ad at 9:34 or 9:35 would have probably made this day or made this trade. Anyway, what did you guys end up trading? I'll just fix my second monitor now. Just a second. Doing it now. You traded RGTI. Let's take a look at it. RGTI. Beautiful, to be honest. Similar to the hourly chart that I liked on Tesla, but it had a way better daily chart. I was not watching RGTI today. This is a really good pick, Gigiango. This was an amazing pick for today. Probably I would have played it at 9:31 and I would have been stopped out at 9:36, but it was totally worth a re-entry. That was amazing. Dog played SPX options calls. Well done. Yugi Nvidia. Nvidia was a disappointment for you? Nvidia has a tricky weekly chart. You could see that it's been sitting in a range for like the past 4 months, more or less. Same thing on the daily chart. It had fake breakouts, fake breakdowns. The ugliest daily chart I've seen, honestly, in a while. It just tells us nothing. 60-minute chart, there was no breakout setup. It was already overstretched or overextended during the pre-market. That told us that it needed to pull back. So this breakout that happened at the open was probably just a trap before the sell-off. Personally, I would not have traded it or put it on my watches today. A bit tricky. Yeah, there was literally no reason. When you look at the pre-market, Yugi, and you see these type of 60-minute candles, basically multiple ones making higher highs and higher lows without any single pullback, you need to accept the fact that the breakout that you might see on the 1-minute chart or on the 5-minute chart is going to be a fake break or is going to be a trap. Ideally, when you play breakouts, you want to find 60-minute charts that are looking similar to Amazon, for example. A few people around here mentioned Amazon now. Mustafa Ilham, I know Harvey also traded Amazon. Adel mentioned Amazon. You see, it's compressing. It's stuck sideways. These type of 60-minute charts, after the breakout, they get explosive moves because there is room for it to go higher. And after it makes a big run, it starts struggling. It starts going sideways. So if you take a look at Amazon, sideways price action, breakout, and from here it will probably just go sideways or it will slowly grind to the upside. Let's get back to Nvidia. There was the sideways price action after hours, and there was the move during the pre-market. So there was just nothing left in it for it to make a bigger move to the upside. Everything was done during the pre-market. And this pop-up that happened at the open was to trap traders. People who see that something is bullish or strong during the pre-market, they expect that the market is going to open and that the move is going to continue. But that's not true. Most of the time, that's just a trap. If something is overstretched or extended during the pre-market, the thing that's more likely going to happen is a pullback. You can keep an eye on it for long after the pullback. For example, NVIDIA, a good long on it probably was around here. So we see the big move, we see the pullback, we see the hourly candle at 10 a.m. closing as a hammer. That tells me that that could be an ABCD pattern, and probably between 11 to 12, which is here. 11 to 12, we're going to get a bullish move. Then I switch to the 5-minute chart and I look for a setup. Looking at the 5-minute chart, I see a descending triangle around here, which tells me that it wants to break down. So the hourly chart tells me long, but the 5-minute chart tells me short. What do I need to wait for? I need to wait for this short to fail, either by breaking this high around here, either by breaking down and recovering. Breaks to the downside, no reason to play it to the short side. And after the fake break, you could end up actually playing it to the long side. Unfortunately, it broke this range that I was talking about. And if that happens and then the price goes into the middle of the range, that means that it's done and probably is going to sell off. So if you see a mini range, a break of the range, and a recovery into the middle of the range, probably the move has failed. So I think that was the only move I'll play to the long side on it. Adisa played 2 small trades on Tesla. Let's take a look at that one. Well, when did you play it, Adisa? What time? I think the best play was exactly at the open. There was a possible ABCD pattern plays at 10 o'clock. Because the ATR on Tesla is somewhere around $16, $17, which means that it could go from 438 to 455, more or less. So this ABCD pattern was still tradable. This is not tradable anymore. Even though it is breaking the high of the day now, with volume probably, I don't think that this is a good play because the ATR is already exhausted on it. So if I was trend of the day, French view up trend, yeah, this was the trend of the day. I think one of my mentees mentioned it in Discord server. They called it was Harvey. Yeah, it was Harvey. He called SOFI. I like the daily chart on it. The one single candle with decent volume eliminated 3 or 4 days of sell-off at the high, and we're gapping up above it. So there is room all the way up here. And the 60-minute chart was also supporting the move with no barriers all the way to this level. So that was actually a good one. I was slightly hesitant, so I did not end up playing it. It was a good one overall. Hey Luis, Happy New Year. I made 5.5 Rs on that Netflix trade. I mismanaged it. It was supposed to be more than that. I was supposed to add on the bull flag or on the ABCD pattern on the 1-minute chart along with the 5-minute ORB, but it's okay. It's always easier in hindsight. Tavi, I have my own stock selection process. If you go to the Room Drive, you'll find my list of stocks, and every day I am going through this list. Let me just pop it up. There it is. This is my list of stocks around here. And on Sunday night, I go through all these lists one by one, and I pick the best possible stocks for the week. So for this week, I have AAL, I have AMD, I have BAC, Coin, Disney, JKNG, mRNA, Netflix, and Tesla. This is my watch list for the week. For the rest of the week, I only look at these ones. So during the pre-market, I go through this list one by one. And for today, it was Netflix for a long, it was Tesla for a long, and it was DKNG for a long. These are the three stocks that I like today. Tomorrow it could be something else. It could be AMD and BAC, it could be Disney and Coin, etc. Sometimes I also check what the other moderators are watching. For example, Andrews, Peters, Carlos watch list. When they post something, I take a look at their stocks and I end up trading them for small moves, just momentum plays. Adisa, it seems like it's a lot, but it's not a lot. It takes me around 15 minutes to go through it. In the beginning, it takes longer, but over time, it's not like that. Over time, it's easy and it's quick. It doesn't take time. Well done, Paras. That was a good trade. Another one of my signature trades. Yeah, it was classic. Netflix was just a classic breakout setup. Nice 60-minute range, fake breakdown, recovery. Played it for a 60-minute breakout along with a 1-minute open range breakout. I think there is not even much to explain about this trade. It's textbook. A plus, no contradiction. Not even one sign or one reason to consider playing a short on it. It was just a long. Luis, it actually is. So there is a trade book for me that I use within the first 10 minutes after the market open. Then another trade book or trading style between 9:50 to 10:30ish, and then another trading style after 11:30ish or 12 p.m. So I have strategies that I focus on at the open within the first 10 minutes, and this is the most common one for the open. Then the parabolic reversals, then the range plays or parabolic reversals on the 60-minute chart or on the 30-minute chart. Well, guys, I am back. Sorry, I just lost electricity for a second. Let me just share my screen. I thought it was you. Luckily, it's not all good here. Let me just get everything ready again because I had a lot of things that I signed off from. All right, guys. Let's see. Oh, look at this, guys. So this will be promoted today, and probably this is the biggest discount. If you are interested, we have two courses: my multiple time frame analysis course and Parasis course for reading the tape, along with a funded account, funded trading account, all for $199. So normally each course costs this amount plus the funded accounts cost $300, but you can get the three of them for $199. This promotion was supposed to be there at 31st of December for the new year, but unfortunately it was a little bit delayed. And I think this is a good combination. It's a good combination because with the multiple time frame analysis, I explain how to read the price action, how to identify the best possible levels, and a lot of advanced trading strategies. With Parasys course, you can identify also the levels, and you can use it to pinpoint the entries around the setups that I'm picking. So I think this combination is probably the best combination out there. Multiple time frame analysis with advanced strategies plus timing the entries with the best possible price. I think it's going to last for somewhere around 5 days. We'll ask the team and confirm. But if you're interested, I just posted the link there. Ayman did a nice long on OKLO after the open dump. Let's take a look at OKLO. That was beautiful. This was just a classic fake breakdown as well. Just really obvious one. It just doesn't get any more obvious than this. I love it when there is a fake breakdown below the tiny range that we have before the market open. But when this dump or fake break happens even below all the levels that we have, the win rate increases by a lot. And then there was an obvious retest on it. Sean, you're finding some good and nice plays out there. I love that. TK, only Netflix. I only traded Netflix today for 5.5 hours. I was about to accept a loss on it because I had a really tight stop loss on it, and I saw it dumping around here, especially after it made a new high. But then I saw it recovering, which gave me a boost to add to the position. So overall, all good, I think. QBTS, let's see. QBTS. We had a lot of good plays today. I mean, just looking at it now, a lot of stocks had a similar hourly chart and a similar momentum after the open. I'm really excited for this week. Yes, I just posted it in the announcement tab. I'll put it here for you also in the chat. Yeah, it's ABCDing on almost all the time frames, and this is the best. It is disappointing because sometimes these breakouts they happen during the pre-market, like what happened around here on Tesla. But then after the retest, you could play. This is what I call a B entry. For me, the A plus entry is when the price holds the pre-market level, fake breaks and recovers. That I rate as an A plus. I'm aggressive with my entry and I'm aggressive with adding to my positions. But if the breakout happens during the pre-market and then recovers, I would rate it maybe as a B or a B plus. Still a good setup, still an ABCD pattern, but there is a huge likelihood that it could end up being a fake breakout before the sell-off. When you play it after the fake breakdown and you get the momentum, it gives you a chance to exit at break even if it does some sort of a retest. But when you play it on the retest, there is no chance for you to cut the trade at break even. If it fails, it's just a loss. That's why I prefer the first entry after the fake breakdown rather than the entry after the retest play. This is the favorite pattern. I think I talked to you about it, right? Where you have a hammer followed by another hammer that's lower than it. A lot of people, they pull the trigger right after the hammer closes, anticipating the pullback, but then they get trapped on another wick before it actually squeezes. So these double hammers around here are a good signal for reversals if you're playing reversals, or for continuation if it happens around a strong level. AMD just sold off. I did not see this nightmare on AMD. Let's see what's going to happen. I'm just curious to see if it's going to break all-time high or not. I think companies like NVIDIA, AMD are going to be on fire this year because of the AI and all the components that these companies need. Did you guys see how much these random access memories cost right now? Almost as high as a graphic card or as a GPU. I think it's like 4 or 5 times more than they used to. I just updated my PC a week ago, and I was shocked because I had to buy 64 gigabytes of DDR5 for almost $1,000 when it used to cost around $200, like literally 2 years ago or 3 years ago. Even in the summer, I think it was starting to increase, right? But right now they just spiked. Yes, and right now these big companies like OpenAI, for example, they're literally buying it in bulks directly from the manufacturer. They don't even get the chance to get into the shops. They're literally buying it in bulks from the manufacturer, and I think they probably have years of contracts. I think it'll probably still be expensive for at least a year or a year and a half, and I think because of that, companies like AMD and NVIDIA are going to have some good earnings, which will cause their price spike. I mean, remember these times where the GPUs were in high demand? I think that was because of mining, maybe 5 years ago or so. I think what's happening right now is like nothing to compare with whatever happened back then. Right now, it's like 100 times worse. Because back in time, it was just normal people, individuals who were buying GPUs, a lot of GPUs. But right now, it's not just ordinary people, it's like big companies buying it directly from the manufacturer, which is why like it's like really crazy. I mean, I did not expect to pay that amount of money just to upgrade random access memory. Yeah, Dwayne, you see the issue is that I bought a new motherboard and the previous one was a DDR4. The new motherboard does not accept the DDR4, it accepts only DDR5. So I had to buy it. I did not account for that. If you want to upgrade, just use your previous ones. Yeah, GTH, you got lucky on that one. It's not that bad, Dwayne, to be honest. I think DDR4 is good, and I would have just stuck to it as well, but couldn't fit it in my new motherboard. Yeah, Jared, I think it's going to stay like that for at least a year, probably. I don't think that's how it works. I don't think you can just replace RAM with GPUs. SSDs have gone up too. Well, I did not need to replace my SSD. It was good. I think I have enough space in my memory. I don't really need to replace it. At least that. But it makes sense, yes. For TradeStation, yes, you don't need the fastest PC. Honestly, you need something average. DAS does not eat a lot of data. You don't need anything fancy. I simply upgraded my PC for videos rendering and for gaming. I don't do a lot of gaming like I used to in the past, but still, when I get bored, I jump in every now and then, so I thought it's the time to upgrade. Let's try to catch a reversal on AMD. It's still not ready. Let's see how this 15-minute candle is going to close by 12:45 p.m. and then we'll see. TK, I did not update my GPU, to be honest. I updated everything, the motherboard, the CPU, the random access memory, but not the GPU. The GPU is 3080 Ti still. I find it still good. I don't have any problems with it. I have a 360 hertz monitor, and it keeps my FPS at 360. Apple for a reversal. Let's see. How does Apple looks for a reversal? I think it's too early to go for a reversal on it. It's steadily bleeding on the 15-minute chart. Steadily bleeding on the 30-minute chart. Same thing on the 5-minute chart. There is not even a small sign for a reversal. Let's take a look at Atlas. Look at this Atlas. You see these orders on top and these orders on the bottom. It's really bearish on Atlas as well. So I don't think it's ready for a reversal. Could make a pullback around here, maybe, but not a big one. Maybe to 267, 60ish or 50ish, and that's it. But that's not a good risk to reward ratio. I think we're going to get a decent and bigger pullback later today. Gary, what do you mean? Was I not mature enough for you a few months ago? I see, okay. It's probably because I just did not shave. Makes me like 3 or 4 years older than I actually am. I get too lazy to shave every single day. And it grows fast. It's in the eyes. It's probably the lighting. Wait, let me shave. I'll come shave. I'll shave tomorrow, and then tell me how old do I look like. KTM 31. I've been trading for almost a decade now. I joined Bear Bull Traders in 2017, and I started trading somewhere in 2016. I started with Bitcoin, which did not end up well. And feels interesting. I mean, it feels like a year or two, to be honest. Just thinking back about it, I can't believe that I've been a part of Bear Bull Traders for almost 9 years now. How does Tesla look like on Atlas? Let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla, honestly, neutral. More bullish, I'd say, than bearish. Yeah, more bullish than bearish. We do have this big order at 455, but it's totally normal. Totally round numbers like 455, for 60, for 65, they'll be having these big orders. You see it again, it's there on top. But other than that, I think we have more ladder to the upside than to the downside. What do you think of OKLO today? OKLO today. I honestly think it's done. Most of the moves are whether to the long side or to the short side, they are done. We've had moves bigger than the average true range. And I don't also think that it's a good day for reversals either. Especially not to the short side. Maybe to the long side. You can keep an eye on AMD, you can keep an eye on Apple. I think these ones could be played for reversals. For example, Apple around here could be played to the long side. If it goes to 267.40ish, instantly move stop loss to break even. But the move to the upside is not that big. Probably your final target would need to be around 267.75. Same 459. Yeah, I see that. I see that. But don't look at these big orders that are so far from the current price. It's a day trader sitting there. Could even be a swing trader. And the price could reach it later, after a pullback, not instantly. Jared, what do you think? Are we going to have a volatile week? I'll probably aim for big moves this week. I'm just waiting for that crazy trade that I'm going to have a good entry on. And hold through a few pullbacks with a couple ads. That could have been Netflix today, if not this daily candle. If this daily candle was green, probably I would have held it for more. You're expecting the all-time high to be hit on the SPY? Honestly, yeah, I agree with you. I think that's totally possible. First of all, pattern-wise, it looks good. ATR-wise, more than just possible. I think it could do that this week. Let's take a look at NVIDIA. I'm not sure about it yet. Let's keep an eye on this Apple trade. Did anyone execute the call out? Apple? Once it reaches 267.40ish, you probably want to move your stop loss to break even. I like Disney today also for a long, but I did not expect it to happen instantly. I did not like the volume during the pre-market. There was nothing on it. So I could not confirm the pattern. The hourly looked good. We had the descending triangle, we had the fake breakdown without the sell-off. So if it had more volume during the pre-market, I probably would have put it on my long list. So I'll go through the list of stocks that I have slowly. See if we can call out something else aside from Apple. Yeah, TK, it could be that. Nice stocks are usually tricky to play. ABNB looks like a good reversal. You can see the channel on the 16-minute chart. Straight move from the low to the bottom. More than the ATR move. Volume spikes around the highs. Double top on the 5-minute chart. I think this is a good one for a range play. Or for a short. AMD is slowly setting up for a pullback now as well. I don't expect a big move on it though. Probably might want to target the previous day close and then the retest area or the middle of the retest area, but this looks decent. So let me just add it as well. So this is a bit risky. Not bad. So I think for now that is enough. Let's just keep an eye on these three. So Apple is still going up. Anyone played Apple? We had the best call out price on it at 1241, I think. Again, don't aim for a big move. 67, 70ish, probably you want to lock in some profits. But if it goes against you, just cut it out at break even. You're in a risk-free trade right now. We also had AMD at a good price. Probably the least one I like is ABNB. Because it's really strong, but it's still a range play. AMD and Apple are looking decent. Nice one, John. Right, it's a bit slow. Let's just keep going through the list, see if we can find something else. If I'm missing something, guys, let me know. This is why we're in a community. Power of community. is hundreds of eyes on the market. I might skip something, but you might end up calling something good. I did not expect INTC and AMD to sync like that today. We're about to have a full gap fill on INTC. I think this is a one that's also worth keeping an eye on for a reversal. Honestly, I will keep an eye on INTC and I might take a trade on it after 1 p.m. I want to see how the hourly candle is going to close like and what's going to happen within the first 15 minutes of the hourly of the next hourly candle. John, let's see, RKLB. Tough one, to be fair. It already did a big move from 73. Daily chart on it is bullish. I think it's worth keeping an eye on tomorrow. For today, I'm not sure. Good, let's see that one. Looks good for a reversal on the daily, but sorry, on the 60, but not good for a reversal on the daily. The daily is really bullish on it. Yeah, the daily is really bullish on it. But this looks like it wants to make a pullback. Probably just, let's take a look at Atlas. By the way, guys, you see this? This is a bullish sign. That's what you see around here on Tesla. Is a strong bullish sign. We had a big order at 455.10. Then this order got split and it went up to 455.40. What does this mean? Can anybody interpret what happened around here? What's happening there? Exactly, TK. He wants to catch the move and he's hesitant or afraid that the price is not going to go down there. When you see bid increasing and going higher, that's a bullish sign. It doesn't mean that it's not going to go down here. But for today's session, maybe the longer term, in 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, it means that it will probably break the high of the day one more time.